music. Right, still no sound, I'm presuming. Music. Ah, something's happening now. Ah, right, so can you hear me then? Yeah. Ah. I don't know what that was going on there then. Ah, that's better. Thank God for that, because I've got no idea what I'm doing with this hangout. So normally leave it to John if we do a hangout. Music as well. Where's some music coming from? Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. So I usually do my update to go up in the morning, and I actually intended to do that this week, but I ended up with a migraine yesterday. Gone now. Is the sound gone again? Yeah, well, that's good, Mark. I often hear music in my head too. So can you all hear me speaking? That's the main thing. You hear me just fine. Okay. Hi, Steve. Thank you, everybody. There's a good amount of you watching. Oh, the music's gone. Graham, you sure it's not you? Okay, right. So what had happened is, anyway, I ended up with a migraine. So consequently, I couldn't film yesterday anything. And I have a good list of stuff because there's quite a lot of stuff happening. But anyway, this evening it happened that I went past, that's my leg, Lily. I went past 5,000 subscribers. So it turned out to be just a perfect day to do this, really. The 5,000 subscribers happened so fast, far faster than I thought it would. I thought it would happen, but I thought it would be towards the end of the year. But because of the pine cone video, which still seems to be taking a lot of people in, it's happened now. So, which is brilliant. And thank you very much, everybody. Congratulations. Yeah, which is absolutely brilliant that it's happened so soon. And it was just as well I did a bit of preparation for the giveaway. Now, I won't be announcing the giveaway today because I'm just not organised enough for it. I've got a couple of bits to do, but next Monday, and it will, I think I'm working, so it will be pre-recorded probably this week. In the next few days, I'm going to pre-record it ready for next week. But and the giveaway will sort of run for maybe a couple of weeks, but there's some great prizes. So Lily is here causing eruptions. So yeah, so there's some really good stuff happening for all over the world. So there will be prizes to go anywhere. So I shall announce that all next Monday and tell you exactly what it is. So oh, it's so nice to see so many of you here. That's brilliant. So, but I've got lots to tell you other than that. And the first thing that I want to really start with is, yeah, last week's project was the stabilizing. Now, I've tried to get hold of maple burr in the UK and it's almost impossible. I can't think of anywhere else to go. So see anybody in the UK, if you know anywhere that I can get hold of some maple burr, because that's really is stuff that I'd love to stabilize, but I just can't get hold of it anywhere. So all your comments and that, I'll go back and read it all after. So if there is anywhere, and those that watch later, if you know anywhere I can get hold of some maple burr, because that would be the best stuff that I could stabilize for testing with. But those blanks came out okay, but they didn't come out anything like I imagined. But with stabilizing, anybody who does stabilize will know that there is no fast and hard rules. I mean, I can do it with the Melly Burr. I can get where I want. But those blanks didn't come out quite as I liked. And the Melly Burr, that's perfect for stabilizing. But I want maple. Not much to ask. So, but the one person that I thought would have it in the UK, I can't get it from, and that's Woodwise UK, I think it's the name of them. So I wasn't able to get it from them because they just sold their last lot when I contacted them. So that was it. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'll do with those blanks, but I'm sure I'll figure out and do something with them. I might actually cut them up and put them into resin banks of some sort. Yes, and see, I was off on holiday last week, and what a difference it makes, because last week I was casting every day, because obviously I cast quite a bit of pen blanks and stuff for Etsy now. So I was casting every day, and I was able to post on social media every day. And you see the difference that makes to draw in people to the business side of what I do. It's just unbelievable. If I could post pictures every day, I could probably do quite well. But, you know, this is talking sort of in the business side of things, which I sort of run along what I'm doing. But yeah, so you can see how somebody full-time manages to do that every day. But there's no way I could do it when I'm working, because the last thing I feel about doing when I get home from work is really doing all the posting and taking all the photographs, Lily. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of say that I'd really noticed a massive difference, and also the uptake on Instagram, because on Instagram, I think I've got about 460 people, because I've only started Instagram not that long ago. So I think, I don't know if that's on that computer under one through there. So yeah, so anyway, I just thought I'd just talk about that. It was something that I thought about this week. New podcast for all you resin casters. It's been going about 3 weeks now. Now, Brian Bloom, I think it's pronounced. Anyway, you know, he's the resin caster with the Caster's Choice. Him and another chap, Greg, have started up a new podcast called Turncast. And I've listened to, they released another another podcast today. Absolutely brilliant. I'll put the links down below to it in iTunes, but it's called Turncast, and it was really, really good. I've really enjoyed the first 2 episodes, and we don't really have any podcasts out there about stabilizing and resin casting. So yeah, it's definitely, if you're into your podcasts, that's a new one. Oh, I just go back through those. Yeah, Graham, I tried Styles and Bates, but they didn't neither. Yeah, Mark, it is in. Yeah, everybody, I think, in stabilizing in the US seems to use the maple burr. Yeah, Keith, definitely check it out. Turncast, really, really brilliant. I was just going back through those. Need some more wall art, Pam. Yeah, I've got a big one coming out. It's actually just there. That will be released actually within the next week or so, because it is just about finished now. So that's my latest wall art, and a bit of a story to that one coming up. So yeah, my shout out this week as well, and just is Brothers Make. I've not really been a big follower of Brothers Make, I must admit, but after, if you watched Makers International last night, you would have realised that they are doing a 1,000 subscribers giveaway. So I'll put the links down to them below, because they're doing a really great giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. 505. Oh well, if you come in. What's upstate? What's from upstate SC? I don't know. T-shirts, yeah, you would have maybe seen if you're on my Instagram the T-shirts from Makers Media Network, which is a great place if you do tend to buy T-shirts. I do need to actually order one myself. All the makers are on there, so you can order them all in one place and they get sent out with just one postage charge, which I think the reason that they did it was to try and save people money if they were ordering T-shirts. So I'll put the links to that in below. The chess set, I was asked about the chess set this week. Well, the bandsaw box, you know the bandsaw box? It's actually there. And it's nearly finished. So I've actually been a bit distracted with the bandsaw box. So the chess pieces has been put aside. They're all cast, ready to go. And actually I could do those in one day. Hi, David. Oh, great, Glenn. I'm glad it was still active. I maybe need to start putting that one in anyway, and I'll get in touch with Metal Clays and maybe ask them if they'll switch over to House of Resin one so that I can keep that one going. But that's good. I'll start including that one in. I'll maybe go back over videos as well and add that code in. Yes, it is a really good idea by Steve to do that with the T-shirts, and everybody's is in one place, which is really good because you can look through all the makers that you like seeing. Yeah, so the bandsaw box as well, that will be coming out. I've got so many projects actually ready to go. I had my 102nd order as well on Etsy this weekend. That is another massive milestone for me because the Etsy account's been going on for quite a long time, and this year has just been a brilliant year for it. And guess what I received in the post today? Don't get a good picture of it here, but this is the Heath Knuckles blank that I won in the Make It Matters auction. It is absolutely stunning, and I'm not turning it into anything. I'm going to be putting it in my living room because I just want to look at it because I love stabilized wooden resin. Also, thank you to Glyn at Yorkshire Grit. Don't think you're on there tonight, are you? For sending me through. It's all back to front because it does it all back to front, don't it? Yeah, it's back to front on there. Yeah, the microfine abrasive paste. Right, hold on a minute now. Let me move that. Yeah, because I was one of the testers, so he sent me out a pot of it. So thank you very much. I am going to be doing a video with jewellery using this because it worked incredibly well on it. And the other thing I've got here as well is Ruben from Mr. Ruben sent me through his stickers and his business cards for his links, and also kindly sent me some, what are you doing, Lily? Some yew and some walnut to use for rings. So thank you very much for that. That was very kind of you. And your sticker and the answer to your question is on its way back to you. Right, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I know, Mark. Maybe I should actually make something to sit it on. Because it really is. It's just too nice to do anything with. Because when you love wood and resin, you just want to keep it just as it is, don't you? I mean, why would you want to change that in any way? I just think it's stunning as it is. Wonder what wood that is. Wonder if that's a maple burr. Anyway, so I think that's about it, really. Let me have a look and see what you're saying. I've got a few plans, Graham, for different resin art. It's just getting round to it. I actually went. Does this ever happen to you? I actually went out for a meal last weekend, and when I went into this hotel, there was a bit of, it was actually wall art there, but it was a photograph of wall art. And I'm there in the corner trying to take a picture of it because I actually want to do it in resin. And you sit there looking all suspicious, taking pictures. People must wonder what you're at, but you try and hide it well. But I don't know if any of you do that. Oh, great. Great. So you've got the pressure pot now, Keith, is it? I thought you had a pressure pot. Oh, you got your pot of microfine. Yeah. Just making sure I haven't missed out on anybody asking me anything. Yes, Lily, I know you're there. Have you got a YouTube channel, Ellen? Yeah, the microfine. Oh, it's so good. It really is really good. And on the resin, I actually did a couple of tests with it just without what did it? I did a couple of tests without doing any buffing on it. And I've not perfected it yet. I think I'll have to work on it a little bit more, but it certainly was crystal clear. And a lot of people ask me if there is a paste that you can use with the jewellery. And yeah, this paste you can use with it. No. So yeah, I think that's about it. I've been on quite a while now. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody anyway, all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers. Thanks for sticking with me. Oh, this week's projects. You maybe remember on the update before I said that I went out and visited somebody else's workshop. Well, that's coming up tomorrow. I finally got some feedback from them today and they're quite happy with the video as it is. So it's slightly different from my normal project's absolutely brilliant. So that goes out tomorrow, and I've just got a small 3 or 4 minute video which is going out at the weekend. So yeah, that's going to be the projects this week. So there will be 2 this week, although the second one will be small. And anyway, thank you very much everybody for coming along. I really do appreciate you coming when I'm live, because it really is quite random what I end up doing, and I'm hoping I've not missed anything. I'll put all the links to everything. It'll probably take me about an hour to get that done, but I'll get all the links down there. Thanks, Mark. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it feels like a massive milestone, the 5,000. I really didn't, when I started all of this, none of it was about having all these subscribers and you know, working with companies, and none of it was about that. I just came on to share a little bit of what I do, and it seems to be that people like it. Thanks very much, everybody. Take care till the next time, and have a great week in your workshops. I shall leave you for now.